All right, take it away. This is the briefing from Military Times for the week of November 29th. A look at what you missed from the headlines while you were sous chefing that defact stuffing. Let's light the burner. The saga surrounding Navy SEAL Eddie Gallagher has now claimed the job of the Secretary of the Navy. This week, Navy Secretary Richard Spencer was fired by Defense Secretary Mark Esper after Esper found out that Spencer was cutting a deal with the White House to let Gallagher keep his trident. Spencer had said in public he supported a review that could end the revocation of Gallagher's SEAL status, a position that Esper shared. But in private, Spencer was working with President Donald Trump's staff to ensure Gallagher wouldn't be drummed out. Esper fired him for the move, but was then ordered by the president to execute basically the same plan and declare that Gallagher would not be removed from the SEALs. Gallagher was acquitted of the 2017 Iraq murder of an ISIS fighter, but was convicted for posing for a photo with the dead insurgent. All right, tee up the next story. In the Air Force, products containing CBD oil derived from marijuana plants are now officially off limits. Air Force officials said that using CBD products like vape oils or infused gummy bears might result in positive marijuana screenings. Given the risk, the Air Force issued a formal warning for airmen to stay away. Next up, on to some marine news. The first female Marine has passed the grueling basic reconnaissance course, and she's set to be the first woman with the Recon MOS. Lance Corporal Alexa Barth is on track to join the 1st Recon Battalion at Camp Pendleton in California in the coming months, breaking a barrier for women in the Marine Corps. A spokeswoman said Barth will likely arrive at her unit in the spring of 2020. Some good news for the Navy ship captain whose destroyer was involved in a fatal collision in 2017 that killed 7 sailors. Navy Times has learned that Commander Bryce Benson will get to retire with his current rank and full benefits. Initially, the Navy charged him with negligent homicide, but those criminal charges were later dropped. Benson is now set to retire and leave the service on December 29th. Now let's hit the Capitol for some good news. You probably remember Conan, the hero working dog that was injured in the raid that killed ISIS leader Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi. That working dog got a visit to the White House this week, where the president gave him a plaque and a medal, and let's assume some ear scratches and some very expensive treats. President Trump called the dog an ultimate warrior and praised the canine's bravery.
Conan came over from the Middle East, just arrived with some of the great people from the Special Forces that did the incredible it was a flawless attack. And al-Baghdadi is gone.
And that's all we have time for here in the Military Times newsroom. The turkey leftovers aren't going to eat themselves, and the football game is on. For more coverage of these stories and more, check us out on our website or all the regular social places. Travel safely this holiday, and if you're out in the field or deployed away from family, send them a note and make them feel guilty that they ate without you. See you next week.